Hey everybody, this is Rhino, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. We are in a different place because last recording we did this last level on challenge mode twice, and I showed you where all 10 of the canisters were. I just didn't get all 10 of the canisters either time. So I missed one in one place and I missed another in another place, basically, is the problem. So if you can figure out where I am right now, you'll know where number 10 is. It's the third part of the very last part of this level, and I just got it. So if this gives you any context clue of this exploding Death Star, uh, that's about as much as I can help you. The last three are in the last part as the Death Star is exploding. One is on the right, then the second one's on the left, and the third one's on the left. But none of that really has anything to do with what we're doing today. Today we are going to either do one or all of the bounty hunter missions, depending on just how long the first one goes. We have gotten every collectible now in this for 1 through 6. The only things we don't have are the two gold bricks for doing it in Super Story mode and beating the time and score of Super Story mode. We are at 91.14% unlocked. There are no extras that I haven't purchased or unlocked. I have them all. I've unlocked all the extra gold bricks to balance it out so it's an even 160. I've unlocked all the characters, and I've unlocked all the hints. So there's nothing more you could really do in any of that. So my one thought, we're gonna get the 20 gold bricks here in these missions. My one thought is, if I come in here and turn on like score times 10 and all of this, will this have any help in these missions? I'm not sure it really will. I'm not sure if it's just gonna turn those off again like challenge modes, or if it's gonna just leave everything on. Either way, we start with Qui-Gon Jinn mission 1. You're gonna see how this goes. It's, oops, actually let's go back to that. Sorry. You're gonna want to actually see the intro there, because that is new. But this will tell us, yes, it turned off all of the extras. So like challenge modes, none of the extras can be played in this. That's fine. Qui-Gon Jinn. Mission 1, Qui-Gon Jinn. The vile gangster Jabba the Hutt plans to kidnap leading figures across the galaxy, threatening to hand them over to the Imperial forces unless a ransom is paid. A band of vicious bounty hunters have come together to execute Jabba's scheme. Now, is Jabba the Hutt a gangster or a prince, king, or both? Because it's called Jabba's Palace in the level. Gangsters don't particularly have palaces. Although I guess they could. Maybe he is a little bit of everything. So, I'm playing as IG-88 here. You see we have 3 minutes to find him. We are in what almost it looks exactly like the first level, but I'm not sure if this table was the same. We're getting shot at by droids. 3 minutes is all we have. So if we screw up and run the wrong direction, we're going to be in trouble. I cannot right bump or left bump, but I can probably hit Y next to some of these guys if I wanted to. Although of all the bounty hunters, I think IG-88 is your best bet. All this is hide and go seek. We just need to work our way around here. 3 minutes of 3 minutes is not a lot of time. Here he is. So we just get near him, and that's it. You just tag him. Mission complete. We get studs for every second left. Of course, I'm already stuck at 4 billion. We get another gold brick. For every gold brick, you get another 100,000 studs. But again, I am stuck at the maximum of 4 billion. So, I'm wondering in Super Story Mode if we're going to end up being able to play with the extras. So we've already got the gold brick. It says that we could go for a higher score, but there's no real reason. So, next one, Queen Amidala, Mission 2. It's gonna say the same thing every time. Vile gangster plans to kidnap the figures. So we'll just skip that from now on. I'm gonna just stick with IG-88. So 3 minutes each time, just figure out where she is. And it even has a little indicator as to where she is, I believe. I believe we're getting closer. Yeah, I don't think it's in this area. I think where she is actually up where, from the point where we're at. Let's see. Without being able to switch characters, which we have been able to do in both free play and challenge mode, it adds a little bit to it. One of these guys is shorter. This is kind of an experimental mode if you think about it, as to how many characters did they want to have, and it doesn't make a ton of sense. Here she is. Just touch her. I'll try and shoot the next one and see if that works. I don't know if shooting them is actually what we're trying to do here. We're at 130 gold bricks. By the time we're done with this episode, there should be no reason that we're not at close to, well, let's see. We should be somewhere around 138, but it would be more than that. 148? Yeah, 148. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks, here we go. These are just small sections of the maps too. Just find Jar Jar. See if he's in here. Yes, he is. There he is. Oh, I was gonna shoot Jar. I had an opportunity to shoot Jar Jar and I forgot about it. So, super quick. You get this mode, again, by unlocking each of the characters who is a bounty hunter from the extra shop. So you could get this mode relatively very early in the game. The fact that this doesn't just unlock after the story mission or at the very beginning of the game is strange. In my opinion, I think it's rather a lot. I mean, rather not a lot as far as an extras level. Let's see. Trying to determine where he is. I suspect he's in one or two places. It's not over here. By waiting until after we've done challenge mode and all of that, we've probably, there you go, IG-88, we need you. he in this? Yes, he is. So yes, you can shoot him, it doesn't help. You have to tap him. But as far as a game mechanic, that's a completely unique game mechanic for this entire game. We've never had to get near or touch any other character. I don't know how you could really expand this more though. You've already got 20 of these levels and they just have to go forever. They've actually, for all my complaining and for all my dislike of this game being too much busy work, just stretching out the effort, they did a really good job here editing this down just to the minimum amount of things that you need. Look, here, that was a little sneaky. It almost feels like these could have been, instead of buying characters with stuff, it could have been you just found characters and you touched them and then you could play as them. I think maybe that is a better way for LEGO games to go, really. If we had to find all the characters to play them, and it doesn't really matter, and then they were not hidden in such a fashion that was really that difficult, I think that would be kind of cool. This is gonna be pretty impossible to miss. Here they are. Just right here behind this gate, waiting for us. A lot of these are really, really fast. Like, they just wanted to finish this, or get this done really fast. But if in the story mode you ran into these characters, that would be cool. I kind of feel like I would rather play the story mode in free play mode, and accomplish more things that way at the same time. So I would get rid of the challenge mode. Instead, I would have the timer always going, and then if you find all the blue canisters, at the moment you find the blue canisters, you get that clock stops counting, but the game continues and you can still spend the rest of the game looking for collectibles and such. Need IG-88. Here we go. I'm gonna say that a lot. I need IG-88 is kind of one of the best characters. Because he opens R2-D2 doors, and he opens C-3PO doors. And he's a bounty hunter, so he throws bombs. Is it in the next section? I mean, the indicator is not saying that he's anywhere near here. Yeah, it is. He is hiding in the next section. So we get this really tall-headed guy. So 135, we're suspecting, well, I'll get to 148. You can go through this level pretty fast, this whole section, this whole bounty hunter mission's pretty fast. Come on, Jabba, give me the next mission. Let's see, Ki-Adi-Mundi. I have no idea who that character is. We're almost halfway through. Just see. Ooh, this is an interesting problem. I believe... yeah, you can shoot that part too. Open that. Was this robot programmed to be a bounty hunter, or did he decide to be a bounty hunter? Now, there are no, like, Siths or Force users that are also in this game. So that means we can't really, shouldn't be able to get that far in this level. Oh, they changed it so I could just shoot that to get the fence to go down. Here we are. Here he is. Fall right on him and we got him. I imagine if you had done these bounty hunter missions first, you might work out where a few of the other mini kits and blue canisters from challenge modes were hidden. That they all seem to be kind of in the same places that other things were hidden. There were still several spots in several levels that never got used for any kind of collectible or cache of studs or anything. So they could have done more. Now the new LEGO Marvel Avengers game is supposed to be an open world game with just all of I see her, she's up there already. With all of New York is supposed to be playable. Now that doesn't particularly mean to me that it's going to be a one-on-one completely accurate recreation of New York. I don't know if any of the subsystems, subway systems are going to be in it, or if they're going to work, or anything's going to... How do you get up there? Oh, this is how you get up there. Never mind. I need another guy. There we go. Got him. It managed to belly flop onto the ledge. But a totally open world will be a new challenge for them, and it will be something significantly different from anything they've done before as far as levels. I imagine they still will have levels. You'll enter a certain building that's under attack, and when you do that you will go through a pre-programmed type event. But there will be a lot of just random events too. And so I'm kind of interested in seeing what they do. There we go. Let's not waste our time shooting at people. Here he is. Of course I could have gone the wrong direction, but even if I had gone the wrong direction, 3 minutes is still probably enough time if you just stay in one area. If you have to run through multiple areas, that might give you some trouble. Also, there will be no flying levels here, I can almost guarantee you that. Unless my memory is failing me completely, I'm pretty sure there's no bounty hunter flying levels, which is always a good thing. Let's see. I'm looking for R2-D2, I believe. Let's go ahead and build this bridge. I don't see him under the floor. And again, without a force user, I couldn't get up there. So, I'll move to the next section. See if R2-D2 is hidden in any of these. Nope. He's probably behind this bounty hunter door, I would bet. That would make sense. We're getting closer. I bet he's behind this door. This door I have to build. It is kind of nice that with 6 bounty hunters working with you, they can take on the massive amounts of people and fight them, soak up some blaster shots. It still doesn't do enough of that because I still got shot a couple times there, but I don't know if LEGO games need to ever go beyond 2-player. 2-player is, in general, dying for all video games, and a 3 or 4-player thing, split screen. Maybe if they did just like 6 players online co-op, that would work, but I'm still not sure very many people would actually use that. And I think most video game creators have the numbers to tell them not as many people as you think would use it. Of course, if you are one of the people that has somebody who always wants to play video games with you, then the numbers really don't matter because that you're going to fill that influence a lot. I am stunned. The stupid Jawas here stunned me because I'm a robot. I'm a droid. Let's go on to the next section. I can't get... Getting closer. Shifts places with somebody who will pull down that. Where is he? Apparently that bug-eyed guy is also a droid. Stop shooting me! Ah! I only have a minute left. There he is. That one was kind of tricky because of them shooting me and stunning me each time. And I almost went the wrong direction. 20 more gold bricks and then we'll be done. I'm gonna be somewhat glad to be done with this game, but then I've just got more to play, it turns out. Turns out there was a reason to play more LEGO. And when you say it's LEGO, it's not really LEGO. Even LEGO Dimensions did some improvements to start integrate actual LEGO builds into LEGO video games, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done on that level. I think LEGO Dimensions needs to expand itself to the point where every single kit you buy is some kind of barcode or some kind of, well, it doesn't need to be a barcode, it can be an RFID. Something that would point you to at least interactive instructions on how to build every set, if not add a new level. Where's IG-88? We went the wrong direction. I'm suspecting, I have a suspicion that this guy's gonna end up in the movie theater. Yeah, we're going the exact wrong direction. Notice that in these bounty hunter missions, a lot of the doors are unlocked. Let's go in here. I think it's in there. Apparently I can't get in there. So he must not be in there. Where is he? Here he is. Hiding behind this doorway. We got Chewbacca. Of course, you could go the exact way too far in bringing actual Lego to Lego video games. I don't think very many people, not even myself included, would want to do kind of like a Surgeon Simulator style game where you pick up every Lego brick and you try to put it down. If they got it into maybe a VR game that did that and they could track your hand motions perfectly and you got some kind of force feedback when you picked up every Lego brick, maybe after you got all of those things working, I'd want to actually play with Legos in that form and put together a set. But no, that's not right now what I would want. Nothing there. Let's move on this way. Our tracker says he's not here. Go up here. I'm hoping he's in one of these cells. Come on, hit those. Yeah, Princess Leia, she's getting close. We could probably use the indicator to help figure out where she is. This is where she was originally. Nope. They put her in the other one. Kind of funny. I think if you were going to expand LEGO Dimensions to include every set that LEGO has ever sold, you're probably going to only do something like their game LEGO World that they're working on, where your set will show up in the world, but it won't really have any interactable toys like we see in this game. So things won't explode, particularly to hand you studs, or things might explode to hand you studs, but then that's about all they will do. There won't be buttons, there won't be doors that require specific characters, there won't be exploding bombs. It would be probably a pretty stagnant thing, because it would be too much work for them to come create a oh, he's in here, to create new levels non-stop. And it, get these guys out of here, leave me alone long enough so I can build this thing. There we go. We got Admiral Ackbar. But some stagnantness as far as putting actual Lego sets and actual Lego minifigs, even if it is just kind of a 3D imaging, as I've said before, should be in Lego games. The problem that this game, even though it has way too much of itself of the Lego style games, it really doesn't have a good like viewer for the way the actual minifigs look. It doesn't have anything that indicates when what sets are available or what you can get in certain sets. They have this book that they release, and it's kind of annually, but maybe not annually, which is the complete Lego Star Wars Encyclopedia. There's Yoda. And it comes with a free minifig that's exclusive to this book. And otherwise, it is just this really big picture book that is basically an advertisement for Lego Star Wars stuff. It's every single thing you could possibly buy. There we go. Good thing I decided to go left instead of right. I could see people messing up this once, but twice seems a little unlikely. It's a little too easy. So if they can do the complete Lego Star Wars Encyclopedia in print, I think they could do something similar to that. It has a picture of every set. It has the number of every set if you wanted to order it. It talks about a lot of different things, has some articles. I don't even really expect that much, but they are really missing some cross promotion here, and perhaps that would irritate a lot of parents if the kids, you got the kids game, and then the kids game just sat there and told them all the other things they're not getting. I mean, yeah, I guess that would probably, depending on how you did it, would be probably slightly cheesy, but as a Lego fan, that's the exact information I want. I'd like some more integration into that instead of it being a completely separate thing. Okay, so he's not here. As we move down down the level on these are getting more and more. We're covering bigger and bigger areas. It's not this way. Come on, Tracker. Is he this way? I don't think he is. We've got 1 minute and 38 seconds left. Yeah, if you keep going, if you don't get lucky and go the right direction. Right now the tracker is giving no indication whatsoever that, well, I don't think we can get up that one, so let's go with this one. There he is, C-3PO right there. Tracker did not help at all. It just kind of had to run everywhere because the elevator was, I guess in the tracker's mind, too far away. We're almost done here. It's kind of nice to just get this done. It would have been totally the wrong mistake to do 20 more episodes. Imagine me releasing 20 more episodes. Even if I released them all in one day, you would be getting, that would be almost 20 hours or 10 hours of, if I did it every 30 minutes, of footage that is barely a few minutes long. And that doesn't work very well with YouTube to make super short videos. I'd have to sit here and say the wrap up to my episode 20 extra times, which is not something I particularly would enjoy doing. Look at all those grapple lines. Where's IG-88 when we need him? So can this guy unlock, if he's a droid, can he unlock this? Oh yeah, he can too. I didn't even know that. So he might be a little slower than IG-88. Still has some fight in him. Can't get in there. Can come over here. Didn't really need to turn that off. This is Lando Calrissian. Apparently a good guy. I thought he was a bad guy. I still kind of think he's a bad guy. Almost done. Now there is a character I know of. Jabba the Hutt had his father or his son in episode 1. And that he doesn't show up in this game. He was only in like one scene, so, and he looked exactly, his son or father looked exactly like Jabba the Hutt, so it really would be kind of silly. But I guess that's the one character I can recognize that's not in the game. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of characters in the game that weren't included. Where is he? He's up here. That's where he is. Help me, Greedo. It's built. Hey, you guys over there fight then. We've seen bigger fights. There have been more people on the screen in fighting each other in the cantina. So I think their game engine can handle quite a lot of characters who, I mean, it's not like the path they need super efficient AI or anything. It's just get to a point and shoot at something and keep them busy. They don't even kill each other, so it doesn't even have to calculate damage or anything. They're just drawing aggravation or drawing aggro. I guess that's what aggro means, is aggravation. Could be aggro means something completely different. And I just made that up completely. That is possible. Last one, Han Solo. The only person in this story I think that actually did get caught by a bounty hunter. IG-88. I will take you again. Go back into this section. No, not here. These guys are forward. Can't be that far away. Need somebody else. Robots can't build. Droids can't build. Greedo shot first this time. No, he didn't even shoot first this time, actually. gotta be somewhere close. Either that or the tracker is just totally on the fritz. Here he is. Got him. So, exactly 48 like I calculated. I can do math at some point. So that's all bounty hunter missions done. That's the entire bounty hunters section. It's real quick. We got some swamp rats. That's what these guys I think are. We still cannot build this until we have this. We can go over here and look at this though. There was 2 of these that we had looked at completely. This one and this one, and through watching the rest of the series you should have been able to see all the other characters, all the other ships we built. We still don't get to like fly them or walk them around, which would be cool, even if you just could only do it in this area. And if you, I might actually be wrong about that. Maybe you can get them to walk around, but if there is a way to do it, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not. It definitely feels like they planned for that as an option. We have 96.3% of the collectibles collected, and it says we've been playing for 34:16. So the only thing left to do is to get the 2 gold breaks for each of the episodes. And we do that because we will play in Super Story mode, and we will have to effectively race through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is what Super Story mode is going to be. Although they may actually cut out the flying parts. I don't know. So we will do the Super Story mode. We have to beat the best time of an hour, and we have to get a high score of 100,000. Now, of course, I'm going to sit here and turn on all of the extras and hope they are allowed in Super Story mode. If that is true, the only one I'm not going to turn on is Tractor Beam, because that one annoys me. It makes a sound constantly and doesn't really help that much. Now, some of the extras I just turned on, like Power Brick Detector, aren't going to actually help anything. We'll turn on Toad Death Star and Chewbacca carrying C-3PO and Fertilizer and extra toggle and adaptive difficulty too. So, this was a 44-minute recording. Next recording is probably going to be less than an hour, but somewhere close to 30 to 40 minutes of running through Super Story mode, and we're going to do that for 6 more episodes, and then we are done with the game, because we will be at 100%, and I will show that to you. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rido. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.